What you doing?
Making masks. That's right. Let's go. Hey folks, that's Rob.
That's Marcy.
And we're the Handmade Harriells.
Not so much the Happy Harriells.
No, not so much. Because today I'm going to be revisiting our 3D mask tutorial from last year. Because, like Battlestar Galactica, all of this has happened before and it will happen again.
That's good.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a nice little tie-in.
I like that.
Yeah. Well, you've got some requests about this mask, how to make a kid's size. You've got some questions. I'm going to address those questions today.
We're going to... Trolls?
You want to address trolling questions today? No. We are not here for any trolling questions today. Today, I am not here to debate with you. I'm here to create with you. Not today. Where are you going?
I'll be right back.
Let's answer your real questions about this mask. I am using the same 3D mask pattern that I used in our tutorial last year. It's called 3D because it telescopes out. Okay, trolls, and folds flat. I am going to be making this today in a kid's size. However, we don't have any children. Do you see any children around here?
We don't have no children.
No, we do not have any children. We do, however, have an H&M Kids conveniently located within walking distance, and someone took her weird booty down to the H&M and started measuring kids' mannequins' faces. That was fun. Creeping around H&M in the name of sewing science.
Spicy or earthy?
Spicy. Okay, let's start with making the paper pattern. Your first top question is, what size paper do you use to begin with? Well, folks, how handy is this? You just grab your kiddo's standard notebook or your adult-sized $1.99 glittery notebook from the Walmart. You rip out a sheet of paper. Boom. Done. This is just a regular old standard 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper that is also known in centimeters. You know what? No, I am not converting to centimeters for you. I'm just not doing it. It's too much measuring.
Do you know where the measuring cup is?
The measuring cup? Is it in the kitchen, maybe? Maybe you could check the kitchen.
Couldn't find it.
Maybe you could check the kitchen for the measuring cup. Okay, fine. If you're working in metric, the paper should measure 22 by 27 centimeters. You find that measuring cup yet?
Let's go with sure.
Place your paper down horizontally and fold your paper twice. First, a hot dog fold, and then a hamburger fold. And thank you, my YouTube family, for putting those glorious terms into my head. I am a big fan of anything that references summer grilled items. Hot dogs and hamburgers, hand in hand with sewing and mask making, of course. Okay, I've got 2 pieces of paper, hot dog and hamburger folded here for you so I can show you the measurements for the adult size and the kid size. For the adult size, we're measuring 4¼ inches away on the long fold and 2½ inches up on the short fold, or 11 centimeters and 6.5 centimeters. For the kid size, we're going to measure 3½ inches away on the long fold and 1¾ inches up on the short fold, or 9 centimeters and 4.5 centimeters. Now we're going to measure up from this lengthwise mark. For the adult size, we're measuring up 1.5 inches or 4 centimeters. For the kiddo, we are measuring up 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters. Now we're going to connect those marks in a diagonal line. And cut out your pattern. There you go, adult and kiddo. And I will put all of those measurements down in the description box for you because my current mood notwithstanding, I love you. I really do. Now in the original tutorial, if you'll remember, I showed you how easy it is to adjust the size of the adult mask by simply pinching out some width along the hot dog fold line until it reaches from the middle of your nose to your chin. With the kid size, you can't really do that as easily. You pinch that out, these ends right here, they will get too short and it will make you very angry when you turn the whole mask right side out. Very angry. Ask me how I know.
How do you know?
You know how I know. You were here when I made 12,000 masks last year.
That's a little bit of hyperbole. Refreshing, relaxing. Relaxing.
You don't need much fabric for this mask. Today I'm using some fabric remnants. This fabric is 100% cotton. It has really no stretch, and it has a clear right side and a clear wrong side, so that won't be confusing for you guys like last time. Now, yes, this fabric does have glitter on it, but I am not going to actually be using this mask. This is a demo mask, so please don't be trolling me in the comments about not having glitter on your masks because, you know, you work with what you got, okay?
Why are you using glittery fabric?
What, are you trolling me? Are you trolling me right now? This is what I have. Back to the whatever you're doing. This mask is going to have 3 layers across the nose and mouth. So we're going to cut out 4 pieces as patterned and 1 piece with an extra inch extension on either side for your main mask piece. For your last mask piece, we're going to place our pattern down, making sure it's aligned on the grain of the fabric, and we're going to measure out 1 inch on either side of the mask. This is our main mask extension piece. And there you have it. 4 small pieces that match exactly, and 1 main mask piece with an inch extension on either side for your elastic casing. You're going to take your larger main piece and place it with the right side, not the wrong side, the right side of the fabric facing up. Then you're going to take 2 of your smaller mask pieces and fold them with the wrong sides facing in. These 2 pieces become your chin and nose flaps. Align them with the raw edges of your main mask piece, and that inch extension will still extend on either end. Now you take your remaining 2 pieces and place them right side down on top of those flaps. At this point, you're going to have 3 layers covering your nose and mouth. If you only want 2 layers covering your nose and mouth, simply leave one of those pieces off. Save it for later, because you know you're going to need more than one. You know, for laundry day, you could label them days of the week. That'd be cute, actually, just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right across your face. That'd be so cute. Now we're going to pin along these long edges. And sew all the way along the long edge on either side at 1/4 inch seam allowance, or like 0.635 centimeters. Sure. You don't need to backstitch at the beginning and end of the seam. Just sew all the way along, stitching through all layers and stitching right off the end of this casing. All stitched up. Now, because we're practicing good sewing habits while we're making these masks, we're going to clip right at the point of that stitching. Not through the line of stitching, but just to it. Just a little notch. That's going to make it easier when we turn our mask right side out. And there we have it, our nose and chin flaps and our extensions. Now we've got to press this and do another pass of sewing. This line of stitching helps us press 1/4 inch or 0.635 centimeters in on each extension edge. You see, that line of stitching gave us a nice, easy press. Because we need easy, right? Easy is good when we're sewing our 12,000 and tooth mask. Now at this point, you might be saying to me, but Marcy, what if I want a filter pocket? And I would say to you, that's easy, but I'm not gonna show you that right now because I've got a video for that right here.
Did you move the ice trays?
I swear to Yoda. Press your mask flat. Flat like a pancake. Flat like, oh, I don't know, your mood. From the outside of the mask, we're going to stitch along this long edge, once again, as close as possible as you can to the edge of this mask. This is just going to keep everything nice against your face when you're wearing it. Well, not your face, because this mask is very small. Et voila, there's a nice line of stitching close to the edge that's going to keep our pancake shape and keep our 3D shape when we're wearing it. Now we've got to get to these elastic casing edges. Fold your edge in about 1/4 inch or like 0.635 centimeters, and then fold it in again to cover the raw edges of the mask. Give it a press and repeat for the other side. Your mask is ready for your elastic insertion. Now, here's a question I've been asked several times. What can I do if I've got a hearing aid, if I wear glasses, if my ears get tired and I don't want elastic around my ears? Instead of going the normal route and cutting a 9-inch piece of elastic, sandwiching it in that fold, and top stitching to create 2 ear loops, you would take one longer piece of elastic. I would cut a piece of elastic about 20 inches or 50 centimeters long and create a loop. So once you fold those edges over and stitch along that edge, you're going to have a loop of elastic. You tie these ends together and you've got the headband configuration of a mask. Let's sew these edges up and show you what that looks like on. And now you've got a head loop. You see, it doesn't really work for, say, my head of hair. Luckily, we've got the chrome dome here for modeling. Oh, Rob!
Chrome dome?
Aw, yeah, I love your chrome dome. It's so good.
Oh.
We're just gonna model this on Rob here. I mean, it's not quite the mask for you, per se, since you're not a child. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Can you come closer so the people can see?
Why do you treat me so bad?
Oh, no. I love you. He's actually pulled this down so he can really get it over his chin. But really, for the kid, that's about the size it's going to be. That's no bueno for Rob. Can you turn to the side, please?
I like it.
That. Look at that. I know you like it, but you have to have a mask with more protection than that.
Colors are very autumnal.
Autumnal colors. They're autumnal. And he's turning such a lovely shade of red to match the mask. That's so nice of you.
Is it nice? Yeah, that's so nice of me.
And now you can see, turn to the side, please. The elastic is sitting off of his ears. So for those of you who asked, oh, I've got a hearing aid. Oh, I've got glasses. Hey, my ears hurt. That's what you do to solve that problem.
Oh my God.
You got a little glitter on your nose there. Sorry about that.
That's right.
Thank you, babe. I love you.
I love you too.
Do you? How much do you love me?
So much. You want to know how much?
How much?
This much.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh, it smells spicy. Mm-hmm. And I bet it's very relaxing.
It is. I call it the Make Marcy Merry.
That is a wonderful name for a cocktail. What? And it's the size of my head.
It's big.
Thank you, babe.
The more the merrier.
Well, I think that about does it for this edition of mask making.
Good. All right.
Don't you think so?
I think that we have nailed it.
We have nailed it. You want to see more on mask making, you can check out our mask making playlist. But we've got a lot of videos that have nothing to do with mask making, don't we, Rob?
We do. And if you like this one, check the other ones out. Subscribe, like.
Do those things.
Ring the bell, whatever they say.
Yeah, there's a bell down there that you can ring. I'm going to go ring my bell with this cocktail.
Peace out.
Emphasis on peace. Cheers.
It smells good.
It smells really good.